Well. I hope you guys can hear me good. I'm just now waking up from my nap, so excuse my motherfucking voice. I'm just now waking up from my nap, and of course, I have been busy with work, and yeah. So now it's Friday, and I said, "Bitch, we gotta do a video because when I go missing." My real people, my people. Shout out to little Mariko and motherfucking Larry. Now, I'm not saying the rest of y'all ain't real. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying that these people have been committed to me from day one. They have lost sleep. They have lost tea. I mean, I don't know. I don't count people's money. I don't know what they got going on, but they definitely have supported me. Come on, Louisa. Come on, Little Mer. Thank you, Little Mer. Come on, Lady K. How you doing? Come on, Grand Madame. Yes, honey. Ow. Come on, Love Me Fro. How you doing? I love that name. Love Me Fro. Listen, I'm be rocking my fro. Soon as I get over there to where I'm going, I'll be rocking this motherfucking fro. Because listen, honey, bitch, you think I'm about to be wasting money on wigs every 2 weeks because the humidity and shit want to fuck up my wig? Bitch, please, hold on. Bitch, please. So listen, I want to talk about a few things. Now, of course, the title is My Cold Experience, and I'm probably going to break this down in pieces because I really cannot be here for long, and then I always say that, but for real, we're going to say maybe an hour tops, maybe an hour and a half. But listen, so it is titled My Cold Experience. Like I said, excuse me, I just woke up. I've been up for about a good maybe 10 minutes. Yes, honey, the wig probably look all fucked up too. I don't care, but I was tired. And when I'm sleepy, I go to bed because if not, I'm cranky. And I will, hey, try it today. Try while I'm doing this video today, honey. I got something good for you. I got something good. You gotta pump fear into him. If I don't pump fear into him, then he'll get out of line. But anyway, so two things I want to talk about. Of course, I want to give not of course. I want to kind of give an update on this a little situation. So two things one thing outside of that. So from today, I was going to get on her on Wednesday, but I was so busy. Like yesterday, I drove probably about 18 hours, and it's probably why I'm really, really tired today. But I did a lot of stuff yesterday, the day before that, and on Tuesday. So there is something that I'm doing next week, and it is a private function, okay, that costs a lot of coin. Now, honey, listen, things came up, and I miscalculated my expenses and my coin. But that's fine because I believe that all things happen for a reason. It should happen the way it should happen. So today until Wednesday of next week, because next week is when this stuff will take place, I am offering not buy one, get one free, but basically whatever you buy, you get something to equal value without paying for it. And you have 30 days sign up for that. So I know there's people out there that hit me up for consultation for work. I think one of you were supposed to be sending me over your tea today or tomorrow for that. So that's the deal we're going to be doing until Wednesday, and that's going to go towards the event that I'm going to. And then those who get services over $100, you will be a part of this thing, and I'll be sending you an email. For those of you who send or who pay for services under that, I will definitely be adding you into like a little raffle. We'll do the raffle on Thursday. But anyway, for those of you who pay for classes, and because see, a lot of people, y'all, I don't know why people do this. They wait until like months later to say, "Oh, I never got the class," or "I never got the pictures for the casework," or "I never got blah 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 blah." Don't wait a month to do that. Please hit me up immediately and say, "Hey, listen, there's a class I paid for. I've not got that class yet. What's going on?" And we can get into it. We can fix it. There's no issue with that. We figured out how to work it. Your YouTube channel email has to be the exact same thing, or we can send you a link that you can view the video only through your link. But either way, send me that email and we'll go from there. Okay. So last week and on a Sunday, And we're going to talk about how spirit works because two things happened to me. And this is why I tell people protection is so important. And venerating your ancestors and those who have passed on that we call gatekeepers who are going to be there when it's your time to go. So it's not just ancestors, not people that have come before you, because some people think that when people have died, like your sisters or your brothers or your cousins or even your children, they're now part of your ancestor altar. And of course, if you understand what the word ancestor means, there's no way that your brother or sister or your kid or your daughter or your son could be a part of your ancestor veneration. Like they come from you, they're equal to you, they're not before you. Okay, let's get that correct. So it's so important to get that stuff down. It's so important. So last Sunday, okay, I was so tired. And I said, bitch, I'm motherfucking hungry. So let me go home. Let me walk my dog. I'm going to go get something to eat, and I'm going to come back home. Y'all, I didn't even listen to myself. And thank God I got some good-ass motherfucking insurance. But I did not listen to myself, right? Bitch, stay home, cook something. You don't got to go back out. I'm like, no, I'm hungry. So I get in my car, y'all, and I trolling after this bucket, okay, this raggedy piece of shit, and we could talk about it. This raggedy piece of shit, and he going like 10 miles per hour, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, should I go around him? But I'm like, no, because it's a one-way both ways, and there's a middle lane that's turning only, and in California, you can only be in that lane for 400 feet. It was nighttime, so I didn't want to take that chance to get in that lane, drive, and then the cops like, woo, 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 what's going on? So I trod after this motherfucker, y'all, not even thinking about getting his license plate or anything. He turns into the parking lot. I'm literally not even a car was behind him. But once he gets into the parking lot, something falls from his car. It was too late for me to turn. And I'm running this shit over, y'all. And my car, I felt it go, vrr. And I immediately turned it off because I have a friend who had a similar situation and it fucked up her oil pan and she had to get a whole new engine. I'm like, bitch, I had to put $10,000 in this fucking engine, 2 or 3 years ago. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again. So I immediately turned off the car and the guy, and not just this motherfucker, but multi's motherfuckers. And that's the thing that irritates the fuck out of me too. Because I was in a situation that I was like shocked and basically just afraid because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know, bitch, that was going to be $1,000 pair, $17,000 pair. I don't know. I drive a Chrysler. Like, it's very expensive to fix a fucking Chrysler. So this guy stops and like two other guys, are you okay? Everything's okay? What's going on? And one of these guys, the motherfucker particular girl, it was early in the morning, demons come out, bitch. It was about 2:30 in the morning. This motherfucker was so adamant about me getting in this car and let me give you a ride, baby. You shouldn't be out here by yourself. But we all know what he was thinking, girl. Perverted ass motherfucker, bitch. I was looking for my holy water. See, I didn't have that triple blessed holy water, but I was looking for the motherfucker to throw out his ass because that's what he needed. Fucking sex demon. Talk about some, come on, baby, you don't have to be out here. Anyway. So the guy get out the car and he's like, let me see what is this. So he gets on the ground and the whole time I'm not even thinking to take a picture of his car or his license plate or anything. So he gets the piece underneath the car and he's like, what is your VIN number? I don't know that. I can show you, but I don't know that. So he looks and he's like, okay, this is not from your car. So then he goes to his car door. He opens the door. He's looking at the VIN number to his car door and whatever else he's doing. I don't know. At this point, I'll call my insurance company to get a tow truck because I know it's going to take forever. So I'm like, send out a tow truck to tow my vehicle. And basically, I may have to open up a claim. So they're like, what happened? I tell them what happened. And they're like, okay, let's get this going. The tow truck will be there in about an hour and a half. Well, bitch, this is a blessing in motherfucking disguise. The insurance rep, Allstate, told the tow truck man that I was at a whole nother location. So he calls my phone and he's like, hey, I was told by Allstate that you're over here and you're stuck over here, blah, 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 blah. I don't see no car that's matching your description. I said, well, because I'm not there. I'm down the road. So he's like, oh, my God. He's like, I'll be down there now, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so, y'all, the guy get this piece. He threw it in his car, and he drive off so fast. Now, mind you, I was not thinking take a picture of his license plate. I remember his car model. I know what he looked like. But when I called to open up a claim, the rep, and see, this is all gonna work out. When I called to open up the claim, the lady said, well, we're gonna give you a rental for 4 days, whatever the fuck you want, because it's equal to later value, bitch. And like I said, I got $100,000 to cover my motherfucking vehicle, bitch. So I want a rental that's gonna be nice, and I did, bitch. I got a nice rental for those days. So but anyway, so the crazy part is my vehicle gets towed and stuff is leaking out of my car, y'all. And because I'm not knowing what's going on, I'm shocked. It was late. I was hungry. I ended up not giving me nothing to eat, y'all, until I literally got home. I was hungry. I was tired. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And the tow man, he was like an angel because he was like, listen, I repair cars. I could come back tomorrow. You give me your number. I come back tomorrow. I could check it out for you. I can tell you exactly what's going on so you can know what, you'll know what to expect. So I'm thinking in my mind, bitch, I've never opened up a claim on my account. I know people who have. It makes their insurance go up. It fucks up your driving points. Like, I have very good driving points, but I've never got a ticket or anything. So I'm like, bitch, it fucks up your driving point, and then when you get insurance, your premium is high. So for my car and the years I've been driving, my premium is very, 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 very low. I was blessed on that. But either way, I was like, I don't want to fuck that up because my friend was driving the same amount of time, and her liability is what I'm paying for full coverage because she's got into wrecks, and it's been her fault. So when I opened the claim, they were like, you need to open up a police report because we can go after his insurance. If he doesn't have insurance, that's fine. You have uninsured motorists like insurance, blah, 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 blah. So my friend is like, you don't want to open that claim because you might be at fault or blah, 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 blah. If you're at fault, they're going to go up. If you're not at fault, they're going to go up on your premium. And I just say, bitch, fuck that. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even going to worry about it. The good thing I was thinking about when this stuff do come out, then bitch, I can get repairs, then I can have money, whatever, that's what I'm thinking out. So the guy comes out and he checks out my car and he tells me how much he will charge to fix the car. Well, the insurance adjuster wanted me to go get the car checked and get price on it. So I'm like, that's fine. Let me let them do that too, because he's probably missing something that he's probably not seeing what they're going to see. Because they're going to do a full, inspection because they want their money, the body shops. They want their money, girl. And plus they're going to get paid that, and I got to pay the deductible out of pocket. Girl, bye. Long story short, what they quoted was like almost 10 times what this guy quoted. So my friend said, you tell them you want that check and they can't stop you because what you do with that check is totally up to you. And I'm like, are you sure, girl? Because I'm thinking, like, bitch, that's a little scammy. That seemed like a scam that they would quote you like $3,000 for a car repair. And then a guy said he could fix that for like $200. That's a scam. And she's like, no, what you do with your check, that's totally up to you because it's your claim. So, bitch, the claim was open. 3 things came out of this. 1, my premium didn't go up. 2, they didn't even add a little bit of, even when you're in a non-fault accident or not at fault accident, they still charge some type of fee. They didn't charge that. My tow was good. The rental was good. Y'all don't have to pay nothing for those 4 days. On top of that, that's what allowed me to go to this event, and I'm still a little short, was the fact is that they cut me that check, and the guy repaired it for less than what they quoted. So after I paid him, bitch, I still had a coin. So now there's other repairs I get done that I want to get done because, of course, there's wear and tear on cars that I feel like I can do. But like I said, I put that T towards the event that I'm doing next weekend, that I'm going to next weekend, which costs a lot of motherfucking coin. I don't like talking numbers. So, bitch, I said, girl, I just had a very blessed, prosperous, week. I was safe, girl. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been it could have been a whole bunch of shit, y'all. But there's always blessings in the skies. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. How you doing? So anyway, so that's good for that. And segue into this, y'all. I've been doing some things with some ancestors in particular because my family were part of this group on my mom's side, and you could see like, girl, they go back to like 1700s and shit. Like, You see like your great 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 uncle, and you meet cousins. You're like, how the fuck are we related? And it's like, whoa, my grandfather was your dad's first cousin. Just some crazy shit, y'all. So you get to see these pictures of these people, successful Aboriginal and just African people. It's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. But anyway, so I've been venerating two ancestors, y'all. And one of them, I was digging. I'm like, I want to see what the fuck they look like because I want to know when they come to me who they are. And see, this I tell you, I'm so experienced with spirituality that I don't know everything. And I think that it's a learning process, no matter how many times we do work, how much we do work. Each situation is different and you learn something different. So I've been venerating my ancestors for probably about 5 years now, consistently, maybe about 3.5, like every single day. So these two ancestors, just stood out to me. And I'm like, I want to venerate them. One is a male, one is a female. Well, let me tell y'all something, honey. My sister got involved in this too. So I did my little thing. Everything was good. Gave my offerings, went out to the places, did my little thing. And even my candle started leaking. And I was like, girl, I said, honey, candle leaking, bitch, somebody's not happy with me. Y'all, 3 people showed up, right? There was 4 people, but 3 people that was really, really there. One of the persons was somebody I'm not going to mention because, of course, people are always watching that are haters and they try to act like they know shit and shit. I mentioned one relative's name and they say, oh, this relative came to me and gave me some insight. Well, like I said, ask him for his birthday. If that relative came to you, ask him what was our favorite color. Because that relative that you so-called came to you was one of my favorite cousins, and we shared a lot of things. Our birthday was very close to each other, and we shared a lot of birthdays together, too. So you tell me something that we shared together, and then I know you're real, and I know that you're accurate. But in fact, you even tell me what happened. How did he exit out? And then I'll say, oh, shit, you got something going on, and you are talking to him. But there's nobody that's going to become deceased that's not going to tell you important information, but tell you shit that really doesn't matter. Like, oh, my cousin liked to play with herself at nighttime. Oh, my cousin liked to play with her booty hole. Like, girl, bye. If a deceased person is wasting their time transferring that energy, bitch, then something ain't right. But anyway, so my sister popped up, y'all, with somebody who I thought it looked like one of my cousins who was still living. And I'm in this building, and this building was very extravagant. I almost thought I was in my man's house or something. I don't know, because it was a really nice apartment complex, and it was like a park type of apartment complex. Beautiful greenery, a lot of green, and just the air was just fresh and crisp. Oh, yeah, it just reminded me almost like the early 2000s air, honestly. It was so fresh and just felt so good. And my sister was very tall. My sister's about an inch shorter than me. So, and she loves the black hair, y'all, black hair. So anyway, so in this visitation, we're going to call it spiritual visitation, not dream, this ancestor who I thought was my cousin because they looked like my cousin. They looked dead on my second cousin, on my cousin's daughter, dead on them. My sister's knocking at my door, and I'm naked, y'all. So I'm like, bitch, I'm not about to open this door. I'm not about to open this door and show her my nude body. I'm not doing it. So my sister's knocking on the door. I'm looking at her through this peephole, and she's like, "I know you in there. Open up. I got somebody that I want you to meet." And I'm looking at people like, "Bitch, I already know her. Bitch, that's my cousin. I already know her." So I'm talking in my mind because I didn't want to talk loud to my sister. "Bitch, I know you in there. Open this door." Because my sister's one of those people. Y'all. She probably would have even went to the office or something and got the key to get in there. So they walk away. And in my mind, in this visitation, I'm like, wait, my sister just came to visit me and I didn't even open up the door for her. Oh my God, how rude of me. That was so rude. And then instantly there was another knock on the door, y'all. And I said, fuck it, I'm open it. Because I was like, okay, it's my sister. I didn't look at the peephole though. Open the door, and it's this cousin who is actually an ancestor of mine. And I'm looking at her and I was like, yeah, you kind of look like, yeah, but you're a little bigger. And she's like, excuse me? And I'm like, yeah, you kind of look like blank, but you're a little bigger. She's very petite and small, and you're kind of on the plus size. She's like, honey, your waist is bigger than mine. So I said, oh, girl. And then right there, y'all, something came into my little conscious mind or subconscious mind, because like I said, this is all in the dream, where I'm like, oh my God, this is the ancestor that I wanted to know what they look like. So I just said a weird name, just any name, right? And she's like, how did you know that? Nobody calls me that but my parents. I just woke up, y'all. Woke up, I immediately went into my ancestor little thing, my little spiritual area, went to my ancestor altar, offered my stuff, and I said, I see who you are. Well, the nickname that I said was not an accurate nickname because I hit up one of my cousins who is responsible for putting together this little thing, but she had a nickname that sounded like Piglet. And the crazy thing about it, y'all, now this is where I'm getting like chills. So the fourth person who came into my dream, who's an ancestor who was there for a very short period of time, I said, well, maybe they don't have anything they want to tell me right now. My grandfather gave this person a special nickname. And I went to someone's house to do a cleanse yesterday off of a street that's named after the city that this ancestor was born in. And I didn't put two and two together, y'all, because I was in my own little zone. I was on Snapchat in my rental, playing my music, enjoying myself. I'm in the pine trees. Like, there's pine trees everywhere. There's orchards. There's walnut trees. Like, it was just wealth. And that's wealth. Like, people think that wealth is finances. Like, you can't really take that shit with you. Wealth is something that will forever keep giving. And of course, agriculture is wealth because you will always make money, profit off of corn and olives and stuff. And even back in the day, that was money. People bartered, corn in exchange for coins or in exchange for services. So I was just bathing in that agriculture. Like, oh my God, I this is my area. Whoa. And when I turned down this street, y'all, I relook at the person's name because I require them to text me the correct spelling of their name before I get in to do any spiritual work in person. It's a different process. That's why I charge a lot more for in-person stuff. So when they text me how to say their name, I thought they said a whole nother name, but they said the name of the person, this ancestor, but also this ancestor's nickname, and they combined them together. And when I got there, I said, is this your real name? And she's like, yeah. Whoa, I've never been asked that before. And I said, because I'm gonna tell you something that's a little freaky. I have a relative that was born in a city that has that's the name of your street that you're on. But on top of that, their nickname and their name is your real name combined. Like, yeah, I took a screenshot of everything from my mom because I'm going to show my mom. We're going to meet up or something. I'm going to show her. And it was just like chilling, like how ancestors or spirits come through and they show you things. Like, you don't think that they're going to let you know that they're there or that they're always right there with you through messages like that. Like, that was a divine spiritual message because on Thursday, like any day, how is it that during this time of me venerating these spirits or these deceased relatives of mine, these relatives that have passed on, that I meet someone who has the exact name and nickname of this relative or this deceased relative that I've been venerating, I've been dealing with. And then also being on a street, because there's 1,000,001 names of streets out there, that they live on a street that's named or the same name as the city that this relative was born in. Y'all, I literally parked my car on the side of the road after leaving this person's house. And they had a black Labrador too, which is Labrador, y'all, was just so excited to see me. I love Labradors, by the way. This Labrador was so excited to see me, y'all. She's like, yeah, she said, you're here to clean up this energy. But y'all, I was so elated and I was so beside myself that I had chills all over my body, that I had to get out of my car and dance in the middle of that fucking field, y'all. And I know those country folks was looking at me like, look at this motherfucker bitch. What the fuck this bitch doing over here? Because that's how country folks talk over here too, y'all. Y'all don't know that. But the country folks over here talk the same way that you country folks down there on the South talk. That's how I know that country talk shit is stupid as shit, but I'm not going to. That's not my business because I love me a good old country accent. I love that good old white biscuits and gravy. Love that. But anyway, so y'all, I was just like dancing and shit and just letting that out, y'all, because I felt that shit all over my body. It started in the back of my neck. Y'all, I almost threw off my damn wig too. I almost threw off my damn wig. and I forgot the brace underneath this damn wig. It's crazy right now. But I almost threw the damn wig off, bitch, and had the Holy Ghost right in the middle of that fucking cornfield, bitch. But anyway, so that's just amazing that spirits reveal themselves in special ways, beyond ways that you can ever, that beyond ways that you will probably never even think of. And to me, when people say, "Well, how do you know spirit is reaching out to you?" or "How do you know you're having a spiritual experience that's not coming from your mind?" Because it'll be very different. If you think of a person and their peer, or you say, I used to sit back with my grandmother when she passed on and stuff, and to connect with her. I used to say, and I didn't know this was ancestor veneration either. I used to, back in 2007 and six, I used to ask my grandmother, like, Nana, please open this door for me. Oh, Nana, please help me. Blah blah blah. Oh, Nana, this is not gonna work out, but I know you can put in a word for God because you're very religious and you loved God, and I know you can help God, and things will work out, y'all. And I'll be like, what the fuck? And even my best friend, his grandmother, she passed on, and he would be depressed and stuff. And I would say, talk to your grandmother because she's there, and ask her to help you because she's absent from the body, which means she's with God. So ask her, and she's going to help you. And sure enough, he would ask, and she'd be like, what the fuck? But anyway, so my grandmother, I would be sitting there thinking stuff about my grandmother, and I'll be like, I wonder why you never blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, I will meet someone, typically a guy I was talking to, and they will say something. And I'll be like, what? And they'll say it again, and I'm like, did I tell you that on the phone? Because I don't remember talking to you about that. I remember talking about that with and then it hits me like, wait a minute, bitch. This is Nana telling you, bitch, that she's there. So spirit, the more of that of this whole thing is spirit will use people. You don't hear voices in your head saying, make a right, make a left. Sometimes spirit will tell people or give people the message to give to you that you're not even aware of. That's why I said out the blue, if someone come up and they say something to me, I note it down, I write it down. Because there's situations I've been in, bitch, where I'm like, bitch, I'm not listening. Boo. Like when I was staying out, I was out of city, out of my area one time, and they actually tricked me. I booked a reservation, y'all, through Expedia.com, and when I got there, they didn't have the reservation on file. Fuck Expedia. Ha! I said it. Anyway, I booked a hotel through Expedia.com, y'all, bitch, and I drove 243 miles to get this fucking hotel. And thank God another place opened up. But when I was going into the lobby of this hotel, this lady, she was like looking at him and was like, oh, he's so cute. What kind of dog is he? He looks like a mini pincher. Oh, he is. Oh, wow. I grew up with those. Yeah, my uncle was a breeder, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then she's like, honestly, if I was you, I wouldn't even stay here. And I was like, why not? I just feel like you shouldn't be at this type of hotel. So in my mind, I'm thinking this bitch trying to rob me. I said, this bitch, she trying to watch around to rob me to see. And then she left, and I kind of like zoned into what she was saying. But I was like, oh, maybe she's crazy. I get to the front of the fucking desk or the lobby where the desk is at. And I say, hi, I have a reservation. And she's like, you have a reservation? Okay, what's your name? Give it to her. Wait a minute. She opens up another screen, and she said, oh, I didn't even know that we had. Wow. See, we don't check our reservations until the day of. So we don't know about our reservations until that day you're supposed to check in. But we actually been out of rooms for the past 2 days. I booked this room, bitch, a week ago. So you mean to tell me not one point in time, this is why I learned to call those managers of those hotels and say, hi, I have a reservation. Did you guys get that reservation? So anyway, they had to refund me my money. And it took some time too. That's because they put something on hold. So it took some time for them to give back my motherfucking money, y'all. But thank God, honey, now I had the tea. And one of the hotels down the road, which was a better hotel, had a vacant room. And I said, I'm here to get a room. I booked through Expedia for that site, blah, 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 blah. And I'll never be come back. Well, anyway, that hotel ended up shutting down because they had roaches and shit anyway. And I said, see, that person that was talking to me, they knew what they were talking about. Maybe they knew about the roaches and they didn't want to tell me. Or maybe spirit was telling them to tell me that, and that's why they were saying that. But anyway, honey, you love agriculture. Come on in, collector. Come on, native spirit. Long time no see, native spirit. Come on in. Come on in, honey. Ow. Listen, I'm literally saying about opening the front door to people. Okay, Louisa, listen, ain't nobody coming in if I'm naked. First of all, if I didn't invite you, you're not coming over. And my sister knows that, too. So that's why in that dream I was kind of shocked. Like one time, my sister came over with my niece, y'all, and I was dating a guy at the time. This is about 3 or 4 years ago, and we were naked, lounging around the house. Cause bitch, I'm a nudist. The man I be with needs to be a nudist too. We lounge around the house, y'all. Out of the blue, it's a tap 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 turn of the knob. So he gets up like, and I'm like, wait, let me see who it is. Don't you say shit, because there might be somebody that don't know you shouldn't be here. So he's like, what? No, no, not like that. There might be somebody that don't think you're here, so let me do it. So I get to the door, and I couldn't see other people, y'all, because they just painted the fucking door, and they had paint on my fucking peephole. So I had a chain. I opened the chain. It was my sister and my fucking niece. Hey, can we use the restroom? We gotta pee. We gotta pee. I gotta text her go pee. She been holding it all day. I'm like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, but girl, my sister opened that door. Bitch, literally, my sister had the strength of a fucking man, y'all. She pushed that door so good, y'all, to where and I said, girl, shut it, locked it. I called on the phone. I said, girl, I'm in here naked, and my man is in here naked. And I'm sorry, but you can't use the restroom. And she's like, are you serious? You really about to make me go use a public restroom? Honey, you didn't announce you're coming. You didn't say you were coming, honey. I don't do that. I don't show up to your house. I expect don't come to mine. And she's like, oh, that's bullshit. So I remember she called my mama. My mama called me. I said, well, she didn't tell you that we were over here naked. Me and a grown motherfucking man, and you think I'm gonna let my sister and my niece come into my apartment with a grown ass man naked over here? Bitch, please. And she was like, oh, she didn't tell me that. Of course she didn't. Because she wanted to make it seem like I was the bad person. So, bitch, I don't do that. And now that's why I got cameras everywhere, bitch, because I see it, my camera go do. See something on the camera, bitch, I'm looking. If you look like somebody I know, bitch, I'm calling that phone. Hey, what you doing here? Nigga. Anyway, so I missed you too. Come on, Native Spirit. Did you finish your tea? Ow. Come on, Grandma Prosperity. Can we just say a little prayer really quickly, Grandma? Because, I won't be here too long. I know y'all got things to do on this Friday night. Ew, come on. We just want to say thank you, God. We come here in the presence of our ancestors. Ow. And the spirits, honey. And most importantly, the Mother, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ow. There's many of them, but the one I'm speaking of, that spirit knows what I'm talking about. We want to say thank you so much for the spirit of prosperity and blessings. We thank you so much for allowing these doors to stay open for us and to bless us unawarely, honey. My best friend used to say, God, how much prayers you have in your storage? And ain't that the truth, God? How much prayers you have in your storage, because you never know when you might need them. God, when I had that accident last weekend, I didn't know if my car was going to be totaled. I don't know if I was going to be kidnapped, raped, molested, or motherfucking hurt, because you had a lot of perverts. What? And see that? Ooh, y'all, I'm telling y'all. It was so many. Baby, you okay? Yes, I'm okay. You show one of them made a little U-turn. Like, honey, you married. Why you checking on me? Bitch, worry about you and yours. Nigga, I should have said, what's your wife's number? Let's see if she want to know if I'm okay. Let me call your wife. Honey. Girl, just so perverted. Then one of them, he pulls up in this little hatchback, I don't know, he had no lights on, bitch. Talk about some, come closer, baby, so I can see it, so I can get a good look at you. I said, honey, I don't know if you think this is a showroom or something, bitch, but my car is totaled. It's totaled right now, and I'm waiting on the tow truck. Oh, so when the tow truck come, are you going to ride with the tow truck driver? Duh, bitch, I'm paying for it, bitch. You're damn right I am. What you mean? Well, you don't have to ride with him. You can get in the car with me, and I'll take you home. Shit, I'll go home with you. Okay, well, just so you know, I have a husband who works for the police department at home waiting for me. I also have a pit bull named Anubis, and I have a Rottweiler named Dobie. So we all gonna be shacking up in that house tonight. Then he's talking about some. Well, you know what? Let me tell you what I think about that. Then, and I said, what do you think about that? And he raced his engine bitch and drove off. Y'all, I know that's right, bitch. But it's just like, girl, when they see a woman in distress, girl, those sex demons, they start coming out. Ooh, she needs help. Let me come over there and get some of that. Ooh, she looking good. Let me come and get some of that. They sense it. Predators, they sense the prey. Bitch, please. I wish they would have got out that car too, girl. I had that mace ready. Girl, I had that mace. Girl, I was right there on that passenger side too, girl. I had that mace ready, bitch. That bear mace would have sauteed a motherfucker up. You hear me? I would have sauteed the fuck. And I was looking for that holy water because that holy water, I know that would have done some sizzling and crackling and popping too. Because see, I've always wanted to know. I've only been able to mace one good person, and you know, I didn't really get to see what it looked like because he left after I maced him. But I really want to mace somebody and see if it saute them up. You know, does it cook them? You know, does it spray them down, and do they start changing colors because the cayenne peppers start cooking them up? Because that's what I was like, bitch, where that holy water? I'll give him a warning. And then he get out the vehicle. Then bitch, you know you got to use those titanium teeth, which that bear mace. Because if it could take down a 1-ton animal, bitch, you could take down a half a ton man. Don't you try me, bitch. I was ready to. I said, bitch. Then the tow truck driver actually get there. And once he get there, people pull over, y'all, on the side of the road like it was a fucking show, eating their food. What you think happened? I mean, I don't know. The truck driver there, you know, adjusting my wheels and shit. Oh, that is just so crazy. And it's a Sunday morning too. And I wanted to go over there and say, can y'all shut the fuck up and go feed your fucking kids, bitch? So I see your kids in the back seat fucking sleeping. Can you leave me the fuck alone? But I was, you know, I had to count myself down, y'all, because see, that's anger management right there, y'all. You know, I come from a family like that, bitch. They check people, and they've been to jail for that, or prison for that. So I said, woo, count it on down, honey. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2014, 19, 14. Bitch, yes, I count crazy bitch to throw myself off. So I forget what the fuck I was mad about in the beginning. But anyway, so a little bit of tea, and I'm going to be done. And this is why I always tell people. So my whole purpose of coming onto YouTube, I want to say this too. Shout out to Rico for sending over some tea. I did get that email today. Shout out to Spinksness. Hey, Spinksness. I did get your email. I was going to actually respond to you right before I got on here. Shout out to DD. We're going to say DD, a different DD. Hey, California DD. This is DD for the Midwest. DD for the Midwest. We got your tea for the tea. I'll be emailing you today, and hopefully you're available on Sunday or Monday. And yeah. So I start offering classes and a learning experience for people because I was so spiritually hungry as a teenager that I got caught up in the wrong stuff. And I didn't seek after, like physically, like, let me go do this. But in my mind, I thought, ooh, I hope that, you know, a group of people reach out to me and I could be a part of this spiritual group and we have all this spiritual power and we could like move mountains and shit. Ooh, that's so interesting. So either way, and we're going to lightly go over this now. Like I said, we'll continue this on another video because, of course, people always ask about this since my first YouTube channel where we talk about my experience in an occult. And I really don't like to use that word because, of course, it has negative connotations to it, but there's also some positive to it. Anybody who's a part, like the word occult means the unknown. So anybody who knows about the unknown and have access to the unknown and do things that are not really known, kind of like esoteric, not exo, then, you know, that's they're considered an occultist. So like sound like you're really using that word for this group of people because, of course, you have predators that prey on people. And either way, so I offered classes because I wanted to give people a learning experience in a healthy, positive way with accurate information, not shit that I Googled, not shit that I read in a $5 book, a $10 book, a $20 book, not that I sit down in a group of people that I paid $1,000 to get into, to get information from and say, let me come out and share it. Like real information that I've actually practiced. I know people that have been practicing it generationally. That's why I said getting on YouTube and I hear people say generational witches and stuff, or I'm a generational witch. In my mind, I'm like, bitch, you shouldn't be on YouTube then, because I know a lot of generational witches that have some real motherfucking power because it's in them. And they're not out here begging for attention and money and coin and people to offer services to. And that's what I'm going to take away into too. And I should say before I forget, is if someone ever hits you up out the blue and say that their spirit is telling them that you got generational curses over you, you don't respond back to them. You block them. Because I get a lot of people that email me that say, yes, a shaman hit me up, a man from Africa, a black man from the South, a man from this now, a woman from here. They hit me up and they said that their spirit is telling me there's a curse on me and that I need to do a cleanse and I need to pay them all this money. And if not, these curses are going to kill me. And I tell them, like, first of all, I don't do anything spiritual for free. because when it goes to working with spirits and conjuring up spirits, it takes a lot of time and energy and a lot of effort and let's not forget the expense. Like some spirits, but you're not going to be able to sit here and offer a banana or orange for one day petition. Please give me $1,000 and you got it. Some of these spirits require 90 days. Some of these spirits require 120 days. Some of these spirits require you to cut off all things, bitch, including outside environments of people, right? So there's no clubbing, no dealing with people. So you still got to work and pay your bills, though. So this is why I tell people my prices are very affordable, but I still am not going to do it for cheaper than what I'm doing it because I have offered work in the past like that, but we're not doing that because, of course, then I'm paying out of pocket for stuff to help you, and I don't know you like that. So you got caught up with the wrong person. That's not really my business. You came to me to get help to get out that situation, not to use me as a crutch. So do not fall for that okie doke. If a spiritualist hit you up and say, or you hit them up and ask them one question, and yet they offering you a reading, well, I know you wanted a consultation for a casework, but I'm going to advise that you do a cleanse because there's something on you. Bitch, that's a scam. That's how they motherfucking scam, guys. Trust when I tell you that. It's a process to venerate that spirit anyway. So what they do, offer things to the spirit and say, let me go on Instagram and Facebook and randomly hit up people and tell them that there's something on them. I have not got emails like that because, bitch, they know that I know what I know. So, bitch, let your ass send me an email and talk about that there's a spirit on me, bitch, and you just might get a spirit on your motherfucking ass. You may not be on Instagram or YouTube or anything no more. So, anyway, don't fall for that shit. So they don't reach out to you, okay? They don't reach out to you, honey. You know, you reach out to them, and then they ask for information, they ask for a love offer, whatever, and then they tap into the world. I learned firsthand, going into spirit realms and shit, just to do it, bitch, will fuck your ass up. Now, no matter if you're seasoned or not, bitch, 15 plus years in this bitch, and I learned from some real motherfuckers, which we're going to go into the story. People that will fuck your life up, that can erase you off this planet, literally, okay? It's not a joke. We're talking about they could delete your shit, bitch, to where you're missing without a motherfucking trace. So, bitch, I learned some real shit from some real motherfuckers. So you cannot convince me that it's, oh, well, I can do any spiritual. I don't need that. I don't have to. I'm seasoned. I don't even got to petition the spirits anymore because I'm seasoned. I work with Ishu so much that I don't even got to petition him. He just shows up and say, I'm here for you. What? Bitch, ain't no spirit around here working for no fucking freeness, girl. And if you think it's for free, bitch, they're going to get your ass. That's why a lot of y'all got no teeth. That's why a lot of y'all got serious health problems, because you're working with spirits without giving anything up. They came back and collected, and unfortunately, they collect with your life, and that's what happened. So either way, be very mindful of who's hitting up for spiritual work, and you should be seeking your teacher. When you seek your teachers, they show up. You don't just mind your business and a teacher knock on your door and say, hi, I'm a witch. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I think there's a curse over you. My great-great-grandmother, who was Gypsy, she was one of the most powerful seers out there. She's blessed me with this gift. Let me give you a reading. Anywho. So, when I was young, I used to lie about my age. I used to say I was older than what I was. And that's how I got a lot of my older friends, because, you know, in my maturity levels, they believe. They didn't say, bitch, you're really 11 years old. Why you lying and say you're 15? Because my maturity level was up there. I'm like, honey, girl, I am 15. So when I was a teenager, I won't say the name of this business, and this is for those of you who've never heard my experience of how I even got into this stuff and what made me become the light versus the same people out there that are like, let's use these motherfuckers, and they don't give me what I want, I'm going to manipulate them, I'm going to scare them, I'm going to fuck them up, and I'm going to make them think that I'm going to do something to them, which can definitely be done. But in the end, if you're fighting a war that you started, it didn't come to you, bitch, prepare to get your ass beat. And that's it, that's all. So I was like, I want to make some money. I need some coin. It was a weekend, I was bored. My mom and them was gone camping. And I was like, I need some coin. What can I do to make some money? So I remember I tried this mail-in company where you mail in letters to people and they pay you like $1 per letter or something like that. Bitch, that was a scam. I paid like all the money to start up, y'all. And basically it was you promoting them. So you paid them to promote their business. So basically they were a legitimate company. They mail you flyers with envelopes. You pay $30 for that. and they give you a list of people's name and address that you mail these letters to. They won't do that no more, bitch, because you got Google now. And then you would send these letters with stamps out. You got to pay for the stamps, and then they pay you back and reimburse you what you paid on the stamps, which is not true. I wasted my motherfucking money. My mom was so mad, y'all. But anyway, and this also go into, my siblings. As I mentioned before, and we're going to go into this lightly because I'm really watching this time, 40 minutes and I'm done. I have brothers who've been to jail and prison. One of them was on his way to prison. The other one actually been in prison. And they've been to prison for trying to help out the household. So I had an older brother who got caught up in drug selling, and that's what I said I knew about, some of these drug addicts on here, also on YouTube. It's so crazy how small this world is. But people will actually, buy stuff from my brother. They actually bought stuff from my brother. They didn't buy enough from him. They bought some from his clique because they were very powerful people, and they were all over, from Florida all the way to motherfucking Washington State. Now, I don't know about New York and all that. I don't know about that because we know that there's territories and politics in that, which we won't get into that because that's not my business, and I'm not trying to have more enemies after me. But either way, so that's how I knew about some of these girls, especially these trans women and these gay guys. And that's the reason why I don't really have gay friends or trans friends, because a lot of them are drug addicts and stuff, and I'm not judging, but I don't want that spirit around me. So either way, my brother would say, oh. But anyway, so he was doing this stuff to help my mother, because my mother, worked 2 jobs to take care of us. And nobody want to see their parents work like that. Nobody want to see their parents, just fall asleep in the middle of the day or have weird sleeping schedules or not have enough money to buy what they need because they're sacrificing for their kids. So my brother got caught, and, he sold to undercover. They busted his head open, and, they basically dropped most of their charges because it was brutality. And they would have got, we would have got some coin. So instead of us getting $1 million, bitch, they cut his time in half, and that's fine. And my brother didn't snitch because we were taught to not be snitches. We were taught to be loyal to the game. And that's why I say I don't care how mad I get at somebody. If I'm cool with you and I know some secrets about you, bitch, we can get mad at each other all day, but I'm never going to expose those secrets because I'm about loyalty. And even if that loyalty is not us being cool together, that's fine and dandy. But bitch, like I said, I'm not about that life. I'm cut from a different cloth, bitch. Respect and loyalty, bitch, and let them be messy. If they want to be messy like that, girl, then so be it. Karma will come back and get the ass, or you get the ass if you want to. But anyway. So my brother got caught for that. And then my younger brother went to jail, almost prison, because he was with the wrong group of people. Another reason why I'm very mindful about who I hang around with. And you people out there who have little children, sons and daughters who are young, and they're asking for validation and acceptance, because see, me being a isolated solo person, it actually saved my life, because I could have been in the same motherfucking situation if I was out trying to get validation through people liking me. Oh, I want you to like me. I want you to tell me you love me. I want you to tell me I'm important like you. And I didn't care about that because I wanted to be by myself, bitch. All I cared about was, bitch, I don't care about you. Let me be locked up in my room. That's all I need. I want to smell myself. I want to talk to myself, which I was doing a lot of that. But anyway, if I got my nickname. But anyway, so my younger brother hung around with somebody, a group of people. They went in the house. He was the outside person lurking. Come on, Jesus. No. And thank God there was somebody watching them watch out. They were watching my brother watch out. So he and the group of boys get arrested. The group of boys who were so-called his friends because they went to school together said that my brother was the one that went in there. There was no surveillance, no proof. So they arrested my brother and one of the other guys, while the guy who actually did the work was free. So my brother, once again, is not a snitch. We were not raised to be snitches. He did not tell who really did it. And of course, my mom was like, oh my God, this is so crazy. And I just remember we said a prayer at our kitchen table, because I think there's, the Last Supper, that whole story of the Last Supper with Jesus and the disciples. There's so much power in that situation. So I believe at your dinner table, there's a lot of power there. There's a lot of power there at the dinner table. But anyway, and I can break that down in another video. But so I remember we were saying a prayer, and I won't say what I was feeling, but I'm just like, Mom, it's gonna work out. And she's like, you're just saying that. And I'm like, no, it's gonna work out. And she's like, you're just saying that because you don't want me to stress out. And I'm like, no, girl, you have to have trust. Like, it's gonna work out because he's innocent. And innocent will always prevail. And of course, when people say innocence doesn't always prevail, what does your ancestor look like? What type of karma you have on your family ties? Because see, we talk about generational curses. A lot of y'all get put in jail for innocent stuff, but what about your ancestors? What did they do? This is why spiritual cleanses are so important in getting protection and all that good stuff. See, people ain't gonna talk about that though. They want you to focus on a man who don't want you. They want you to focus on friends who don't give a fuck about you. They want you to focus on, well, his dick is good. I need to bind him. That's not important, bitch. There's generational curse on your ass. So your son don't go to jail innocently, or your ass don't get locked up innocently. That's what you should be concerned about, girl. Hello? Anyway, so he went to court. He was in jail for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They had a witness that came forward. We won't say her name, but she came forward, and she said he was outside. He never went in. But those two right there, that one was in there the longest, blah, blah, blah. So my brother was basically released. All his charges was dropped, everything. So, anywho, I wanted to get into that because, of course, we were talking about prison and all that good stuff. So, honey, that's how they got behind bars, bitch. They didn't go to jail for stealing and conning because we got our ass whooped for that. Bitch, you stole a pack of gum. I remember one time my sister stole 8 cents from this girl that we grew up with, like our cousin. And, honey, for 8 cents, my sister got her ass whipped, y'all, and not just physically, but her ass was locked up in that room. My sister hated being by herself, girl. She was locked in that room, and nobody could go in there. So that time my sister left. So like I said, we didn't steal and we didn't kill, okay? We weren't taught to do that. But anyway, so with the occult stuff, because like I said, I got about 34 minutes. So I came across the newspaper ad because I wanted to make money and I wanted to help out in the house. And of course, I wanted to move the fuck up out of there because I met a transgender named Stacy. Stacy, if you're out there in LA, South Central, hey, Stacy. My Mexican gay mother, hey, Tracy, hola. Anyway, Stacy, not Tracy. I got to go to Tracy in like 30 minutes. That's why I said Tracy. Anyway, Stacy, y'all, was a beautiful illegal immigrant. And she came to America. She learned English well. And she was getting all the boys. And she turned me out, y'all. And we used to get on a chat line called the LA Blade. And there was a lot of celebrities on there, y'all. Ooh. And we did some things, y'all. That's how I met some of my celebrity friends. How you doing? Well, sexual friends. Anyway, so I wanted to move out, y'all. I'm like, I want to get emancipated so I can move and enjoy my life as this woman. I want to be free. I want to go around people like me, and I want to be this and that. So my goal was, bitch, to make this money, pay my mom a large lump sum, and go. Well, I came across a newspaper ad looking for people to work with this well-known company. Like, this company has millionaires in this company, y'all. Well-known all around the world. I won't say the name of this company, but I called the number, and the guy was like, yes, you want to sign up? Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's usually $100, but I'll waive it. Matter of fact, we got a seminar coming up tomorrow, and you come on out, and, I'll show you whatever. Okay. So he's like, well, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 18. And he's like, okay, good, because you got to be 18 or older. We need your ID, blah, 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 blah. So, y'all, when he comes there, I'm nervous. I'm like, fuck, when he finds out I'm not 18, he's going to be like, bitch, you got to go. So I get there, or he gets to the house, and I believe I had on like these tight khaki pants with these button-down shirts I got from Walmart and these Diesel shoes. Oh, there was a company named Diesel, bitch. I love those shoes, bitch. And so I get in this car, and we're driving, and I tell him, I'm like, I got to be honest with you about something. He's like, what is that? I was like, I'm not really 18. I'm actually blank. I was much younger than 18. And he's like, really? Wow. You're whoa, like, you're so much older for your age. That's why I thought we were gonna make a U-turn, y'all. But he is like, okay, call your mom on the phone. If she okays this, then we can do this. So I didn't even tell my mom what it was, y'all, too. I was kind of I won't being sneaky, but I didn't tell my mom what it was. So I just said, Mama, I've seen this scene to make some money. I want to make some money. I want to help you out. I want to help myself out. Can I do it? And I'm underage, and they normally don't hire people underage. And he said, I can do it still if you okay it. And my mom was like, what kind of stuff is this? I said, listen, I'll bring stuff home and you'll see what it is, like the contract and everything. And she was like, yeah, you could do it. So he's like, yes, we're on our way. So we end up going to this seminar, y'all, in this hotel, this beautiful mansion that turned into a hotel. Beautiful, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this hotel is like $200 some a night. So we go in this, it looked empty, looked like nobody was there. Bitch, the parking lot was on the other side. People parked on the other side. Get in there, and then you see like the table of the little, snacks and stuff, waters and crackers and popcorn and just all this energetic stuff. And I'm like, this is kind of odd because this company is anti this. So anyway, we go down this hall, we get into this little grand ballroom or this ballroom, and that's where everybody's there, y'all. And there's a projector, and people are talking, and you could just sense the power in that room, y'all. There was some successful, wealthy people. And see, a lot of people don't understand. This is where I got my business sense from, because yes, there was some nasty stuff included in this, but it was a lot of business stuff. Like race, gender, and stuff does not matter when it comes to success. Success is determined by choices, hard work, and something else. So that's what I got out of my mind. Like, bitch, me being trans, me being whatever, it doesn't stop you from doing anything. That's an enslaved mentality to say, well, I'm never going to be anything because I'm a black woman. I'm never going to be anything because I'm gay or whatever. No, like that's in your mind, and that's what they want you to think. But going in here, I saw some very powerful people, and they have some music in the background. I want to say the song from Baps. It was like a dance song, 90s dance song. And she was like, congratulations, blah, 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 blah. The lady was getting this testimony. Oh, my God, yes, my life has been so changed with this company. And just da-da-da. And y'all, it felt like I was in a fucking movie. Like, I don't know. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is going on up in here? But anyway, so I'm nervous to sit down, so I'm just standing up because you don't have to sit down. So they take a little break. Everybody come out. And then you go in the hall, you get your little snacks, everybody talking. And then the guy was like, I want to introduce you to someone. And this woman is supposed to be like this multi-millionaire who got wealthy from this company. And she have like so many sublines of people, like 150 sublines or something like that. And that's the most in the company. So they actually pay for all of her trips. And she got a car and they pay her mortgage on her house and this and that. And they're like, well, how old are you? And then I told them, and they're like, what? And then they're doing this look like, oh my God, we got us a young one here. She was looking at the man, oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, but he got permission from his mother, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, girl, it was like, she was excited. She was like, oh my, well, I mean, it's just too bad, that this lucky individual is a part of your set. Because of course, I would take this first out of my wings and I'll blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I started thinking, because bitch, she's a multimillionaire. I'm like, bitch, I want to be a multimillionaire too. Bitch, girl, you listen, you can give me like $10,000 right now. At that time, I didn't have concept of money. Give me $10,000 right now, bitch. I can help my mom with her bills, and I could just relocate right now. Give me. I'm thinking this. I'm not saying it. So he's like, give me one moment. I'm going to step over here. I'm going to talk to this woman. So they're over there talking. Of course, there was a lot of stuff that went down. So they stepped to the side. They started talking. And the whole time, like, I'm just sitting there, y'all, twiddling my thumbs. Like, what the fuck I'm going to do? I'm the only kid here. What the fuck I'm going to do? Twiddling my thumbs, and they're talking, and she's looking back at me like they were, talking about me. And so I'm just like, what the fuck are they saying? Anyway, so when it was done, everybody went back into this little ballroom, and another woman steps up and talks about her story. And if you're ready to sign up now, you can sign up now for $100. Normally it's $250 to sign up, but $100 right now at the door. You sign up and blah 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 blah. Because I guess people who got there had like a reservation number. That's how they know who brought you there. So the guy was like, "Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. We're gonna waive your fee or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be a millionaire without paying any fucking money." Oh my God. So y'all start getting emotional, like, thank you, God, I'll be a millionaire. So stupid. Thank you, God, I'll be a millionaire. Oh my God, for free, because this man is going to help me out. So it was all done, y'all. It was all done. And we leave, and he's like, Well, my wife called me. We want to eat, and then I can take you home after we eat. Now, y'all, I was house sitting by myself. There's nobody at home, so I'm like, bitch, hey, I could spend the night. So anyway, so I get there, y'all. They live in a very nice part of California, very beautiful, y'all, like near water and stuff. And I thought, like the scenery to get there, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be my life. I'm gonna buy this for my mom. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was getting so excited. I was feeling the charge in me. And we pull up to his we ride down his street, and we pull up to his house, and his house was even like girl. When I tell y'all, if I ever have a house designed, I want my house to look like this. And we pull up, and he's like, step out, and I'll pull into the driveway. So I get out. I'm just sitting there looking, bitch, like I'm the only brown skinned motherfucker in this neighborhood. I know I am. Cause bitch, I just knew that it was a all white area. I knew it was. I just knew it was, honey. No tea, no shade. I knew, cause bitch, hello, I'm part white. I had a lot of white friends growing up, so I just knew an all white area. I don't care what y'all tell me. If I drive into a town, I know that's a whole bunch of white folks, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just like I know there's a lot of black folks in that area. Ain't nothing wrong with that neither. But I said, bitch, bitch, you better hurry up before somebody shoot my ass. Anyway, so I'm just thinking about all this weird shit, y'all. I was a weirdo back then. And so the wife come out with their children and their dog, and they had like this Rottweiler. It looked like it was a hybrid or something, but this dog was a little weird. And the dog just looked, and it was so trained. They were like, boo, 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 doo, boo, doo, and the dog was just looking, and like she checking me out and shit, like, who the fuck is this? So I'm like scared, y'all, but I'm trying to play it off. So I'm like, bitch, if you act scared, they're gonna take you home, and you're not gonna make this $1 million. Fuck you, bitch. You better straighten up. Like I used to like give myself pep talks and shit. Like, bitch, stop being scared, bitch. Ooh. So the kids come out. It was son and daughter, and the daughter was like, come on in. We're about to eat dinner. So we're sitting at the table, we're eating, y'all, and I'm still like nervous thinking about this damn dog. And their backyard was open. Like it was open backyard. There was no fence. It was glass patio where we were sitting at, and it was water, y'all. And I thought, as soon as I'm done eating, I want to go out to that water. I want to just meditate there. And it's like this man knew what the fuck I was thinking, because he was like, yeah, we meditate there a lot. Like I would think something he would say, bitch. And I'm like, and the wife was just kind of like scared. It was almost kind of like she was being abused, y'all. Honestly, she was being abused. So the dog, after we were all done, the dog goes out, and the kids didn't want to go outside, bitch. So I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna go out, bitch, and hopefully this dog gonna attack my ass. A whole bunch of shit happened too, but we're not getting into that because that's not important. So I go outside with the dog. We're at the water, and the dog is like going back into the house, like kind of like saying, y'all coming outside too? And I'm just sitting there. I'm just relaxed. I'm just meditating. And I'm just thinking about everything like, ooh, my life is about to change. And I thought it's about to change for the wealthy. I'm about to be a rich motherfucker. I didn't say rich bitch, but I said a rich motherfucker. Yeah, I'm about to make my money. I'm about to just, oh my God. So I'm just getting so excited, y'all. And the guy was like, if you want to, I got some stuff we can go over. If not, I'll just take you home. So in my mind, I'm like, I want to go home. But in my mind, I'm like, I want to know, like, what, because I was curious back there. Curious George. So he was showing me these books, and these books were like English, Latin. And at the time, I didn't know they were Latin books. I thought they were like just some weird shit. And some of the words you kind of knew what they were. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, so this is a part of the training, blah, 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 blah. And I know, you were talking about this company and that company, but this is also something else that we do. And I was like, oh, yeah, because, people used to recruit me for Mormon and shit, too. Like, when I was modeling and stuff, I started modeling about a year after this. And the people who were there with me were Mormons, believe that or not. It was so crazy. They were very Mormon-ish. And it was just a weird little situation. They had a Jetta. And they would try to recruit me, y'all. Every time they came and picked my ass up. Because my manager was very adamant on them picking me up. Like, I don't know why. That was just weird. Because even with the other guy who was there, like, same thing. People had to pick him up. Like, nobody could drop him off at her house. She was not a fan of that. She was like, bitch, y'all go get that motherfucker. And anyway, so she managed a lot of people, y'all, up here in Northern California, a lot of comedians and stuff. Like a lot of comedians. There was, in fact, a well-known comedian, a Latin comedian that she actually managed. And then she had a place up here and a place down there. So she was trying to establish up here. And when I say down there, I mean LA. Like it was LA area. We want to say the name of the city because y'all might know who the fuck I'm talking about. But she was trying to open up an office up here because, of course, there's also talent up here in the Bay Area. And the city she lived in was Valley Bay. So she was like, I know there's talent up here, so let's do this anyway. So I signed with them. The Mormon people were trying to recruit me, bitch. And then, you know, everybody was trying to recruit Buddhists, the Islamic people, Jehovah's Witnesses, bitch. They were trying to recruit my ass during that time. But so he's like, yeah, this is what we do. And it's so much stuff out there that you can learn. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And it's like a sponge. And the more you know, the more you grow. Are you ready to grow? And I'm like, and he's like, yeah, I sense some hesitation. Are you ready to grow? And I'm like, okay, because my stepdad would say the same thing, like, knowledge is power. Nobody could take away your knowledge. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, y'all, you sent me home a little booklet, and I wish I still had that booklet, but you sent me home a little booklet where it's teaching you how to build up your energy. Because this man had a lot of energy, bitch, so I thought he was on fucking drugs. I'm like, but just a fucking crackhead. Because he had so much energy. But in this pamphlet that he gave me, it taught me how to build my energy, how to build up your internal energy, and it will show on the outside. So I'm probably going to stop it there because, of course, it's 7-Eleven. Then, of course, I'll just keep going. I'm going to do some deep stuff. But either way, he then introduced me into local people. And like I said, I'll stop there. The next time I talk about it, I won't say what I'm going to talk about, but I will talk about it, and we'll go more into the next experience. Like I said, there's a lot to talk about. If I sat down here and I told you guys every single thing, it would take, honestly, probably like hours upon hours to talk about because, of course, a lot of those experiences were very traumatic for me. They were very beneficial, though. So I can't really be like, oh, I hate that. Oh, God, why did that happen to me? Ooh. I learned a lot of great things, but a lot of the stuff was very traumatic and scary. And I wouldn't want anybody, young or old, to go through that. Like, it was very, very, very traumatic. And, of course, going into mental stimulation and even how the military and stuff train people, you know, I see what they were doing. Or they were trying to traumatize the brain to shut down all senses to do certain things. And it was kind of a bit of mind control. And that was their issue, is that me and another individual, they couldn't really get us together. And I was thinking about this individual, too, because she used to work at Target. And I would think about her. Like, we ran into each other a few times. She was supposed to be moving out of state and some, or doing some other stuff. But I think about her because, of course, we had, you know, they couldn't get to us. You know, it was like, ooh, these bitches, these motherfuckers are strong with their mind. They got that good head game, honey. Like, they're strong mentally, and they were really trying to get in it. Well, you can help and this and that. So that, like I said, I will continue on with that. I just want to kind of give a backdrop of that. Like I said, time is fucking flying. It's about to be 7:30, and I have to go. Where I'm going, I got to drive 20 or 30 minutes, honey. Y'all like my nails, honey? Yes, honey. I love these nails, honey. Ow, honey. They call these $1 million nails, honey. Mm-hmm. You can always tell when a bitch stepped her pussy up, honey, when her nails be having all these rhinestones. Why do they charge so much for rhinestones, honey? Girl, it was $30. It was $30 for 2 fucking nails, bitch. And you know, I said, honey, can we get it down? Because now they do designs and shit, and they charge for the designs. I said, honey, can we work something out? I'll stay after. I'll clean up for you, because bitch, I'm not dropping $200 on no motherfucking nails, bitch. Anyway. Yes, come on, honey. How you doing? Yes, honey. Louisa, Native Spirit. I've had so many invites from those. Yes. Yes, honey. You gotta be careful. I'm telling you, be very, very careful. And that's why I said when the student teaches, when the student seeks the teacher, or when the student seeks the teacher, I can't remember how that goes, but it's so true because I was thinking all this stuff like voodoo. Okay, voodoo. And that's why I always tell people the backdrop of all spiritual practices is voodoo, because voodoo is spirit. This veneration of spirit. So there's voodoo in everything, right? And people are not going to say that. Well, this is why they taught religion to the Aboriginals and their Black people, because, of course, that was natural raw energy, and they wanted to get you up out of that because they were afraid of it. And then when they got you up out of it, They did their research and they got some sellouts to teach them some shit, and they were using it against your ass. And that's how that happens. That happens with anything. Same thing with the gay shit. You got motherfuckers out here reading gay people down, but using the fucking lingo. Girl, Miss Thing, honey, no shade. And then one of the bitch tried to tell me that's not a gay lingo. Anybody can use that. Girl, bye. Show me a video clip of anybody who is anti-gay in the 90s or 80s using gay lingo like honey, Miss Thing, girl, what's the tea? Show me that. And I'll wait. See, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. That's what I say, bitch. Y'all over here mad as shit about what the fuck happened in the not too long ago past, but things are still happening. That's a repetition of that. So, like I said, you have to be very mindful about what you ask because you just might get it. And like I said, voodoo, I was doing a lot of voodoo stuff. I was practicing a lot of voodoo stuff. There was actually one book that I came across in the library because I used to go to the library a lot. And I can't even remember the name of the book anymore neither. Like, it completely got wiped out of my head. But it was a voodoo book. And it was a very simple voodoo initiation ritual. And my cousin, who were still close, like y'all, like he's not even my blood cousin, but my auntie helped raise him, and we're still close, even as adults. Like he'll text my dude, be like, "What you up to, girl? Hey, ma'am, what's up?" You know, like he's excited, y'all. Like he's so excited. But anyway, and I'm just like, that's so crazy that we're still, you know. And I want to ask him, do you remember when because I used to ask him, like, I would say 10 years the last time I asked him. He's like, yeah, I remember that. That shit was scary. So we did something, y'all. We did something with some paper, and I did this trick. And y'all, I said there's gonna be birds appearing, and he's like, "You're gonna pull a bird out of your hand?" And I was like, "No, watch." And I did the little trick, y'all. And as soon as I did it, y'all, doves started flying over us, and it freaked his ass out. I think I told y'all that story before. It freaked him out. He's like, "I'm about to go tell." And I said, "No, please don't tell." Because, you know, my stepdad is from the South, Creole and Cajun. So, you know, they don't talk about voodoo. See, that's what I said. When people who are really into voodoo, they don't talk about it. I'm going to do a YouTube video and give y'all a history of voodoo and show y'all what I do. The people that are really into that, and maybe, I mean, I'm just talking about, we'll talk about Louisiana style voodoo, okay? They don't openly talk about that shit. My stepdad did not open shit or share shit with me until I started asking questions. So I started paying attention to people. Like, wait, they got to walk in the house after the sun go down. They got a jar full of buttons by the door. You can't eat this on this time of the day. You don't, like, to me, I thought it was superstition because, you know, when people were into spirituality, they called themselves superstitious. My family, like my mother's dad's side, they were very, very spiritually powerful. And they passed on a superstition, like, don't sweep nobody's feet. They're going to go to jail. If a spoon drop, you're going to have this and that. Like, it was crazy, y'all. It was some crazy ass shit. But either way, so my stepdad was being very, very secretive with that. And I was afraid that my cousin was going to tell my stepdad I was doing voodoo. And my stepdad was going to say, "Motherfucker," and get me together, y'all. So I was like, please don't tell me. I'll buy you ice cream. I'll buy you some. I'll go to Burger King. I think during that time, Burger King was selling Backstreet Boys CDs, or you buy a Whopper Junior and get a Backstreet Boys CD or something. Honey, he didn't want the Backstreet Boys CD. I kept that shit, and it came with a poster too. I kept it because, you know, I love me some Backstreet and some NSYNC, honey. Yeah, and I wanted that. Ooh, girl. I didn't really like Justin Timberlake though, but I liked Lance Bass. I knew he was fruity, honey. I wanted some of that. And what's the other one? Joey. Ooh, girl, I love me some Joey too. That Italian tea. Caso Duro. Give me some of that Caso Duro, honey. Give me a call, Joey. Call me. I don't care if you're married or not, bitch. Give me a call. You don't gotta know. But anyway, I'm joking. But y'all, that was a secret I kept. And in 2003 or 4, someone gave me this spiritual book that only had like 7 copies. And I was in my room practicing this, y'all, because this is before I was leaving out. How? Come on, Jesus. I was in my room practicing this book. Like, okay, in my mind. I'm doing it in my mind. And my stepdad knocked on my door. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, open up. I got to tell you something. I'm like, okay. So, bitch, I'm like slowly, because my stepdad, he have good ears. I have good ears, too. So I'm slowly, like, taking the book, and I'm trying to hide it, because, bitch, I'm like, he going to say, what is that? So I opened the door and he's like, what are you in here doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just relaxing. Are you sure? Yeah. And he's like, And I was like, no, I am in here. He's like, okay. I was want to know, I'm going to store it. If, do you want to go? And I was like, no, I don't need anything. He's like, okay, I won't come back with money or you fill it out. Because a lot of people don't know this. My stepdad dropped out of school when he was like 8 years old. So money and all that, I did all that. My mom did it and I did it. Fill out his money orders, pay his bills and all that. He knew how to read though, to a certain degree. But then she got by with us. Hallelujah. But anyway, so he leaves, y'all. I thought he left. The book said go get some water and some dirt. So I get the water, I get the dirt. I'm in the room, y'all, and my stepdad come back, and I left my door open. I don't know why I did that, bitch. Why you do that? Left the fucking door open. My stepdad was like, what you in here doing? And I was like, nothing. I'm in here making mud. And he was like, you making some mud? I said, yeah, I'm making mud. I mixed it. And he's like, why in the house though? I was like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, okay. And then my mom asked, because he told my mom. And my mom said, yeah, he said you were in there mixing dirt with water. What were you in there? And I was like, nothing. I was in there making mud. And I was like, it wasn't even a lot of water and a lot of dirt. And she's like, okay, because he thought you were in there doing something else. And I was like, what did he thought I was in there doing? She didn't want to tell me. Well, guess what, y'all? You know what I was doing. And if you don't know, if you know what I was doing, comment below. I said, bitch. And sure enough, when I came out as being spiritual and, I do this and that and da-da-da-da-da, and they were like, we knew. And my stepdad was like, huh? Like, he didn't comment at all. He's like, huh? That explains it, bitch. Yeah. See, when he would go down there back home, because they go back home like every other year, they didn't want me to go. Because he knew when I went over there to the rural parts of Louisiana, because, the rural parts of Louisiana is where the real magic at. New Orleans is the commercialized witches. Motherfuckers talk, I'm from New Orleans. I'm going to go to New Orleans. Bitch, go to rural parts. Zachary. Oh, come on. Go over to the Victoria Garden. How? Come on now. We're just throwing out some lighty tight, white type, some white type tea, some loose tea, honey. Go on over there, honey. Go out there to the outskirts of Monroe, bitch, Columbus, and you tell me if it's the same type of tea as over there. And a lot of people forget about the Mississippi River too on the other side, Biloxi and shit. You forget about the other side of that. There's a whole bunch of tip in that, honey. We're going to say Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, but we're going to say that it mostly moved into closer to Louisiana, any state that's close to Louisiana, because we know that Louisiana was kind of the portal. It was the open to the worlds, to the spirits. You had cultures mixing. A lot of people, when they think of Creole food and Cajun food, they think of only black and white, but it's actually a lot of German, Italian, Native American. You have African, and you got Spanish as well. Hello? But see, real fake Creole people don't know that. They just talk about, I'm Creole. Oh, because you look black and white? Bitch, Creole come in all shades, bitch. Who you doing? It means melting pot. I need a teacher and you showed up. Come on, Little Mer. Thank you, Little Mer. Who you doing? Not on my control, that not if it's going to make you a billionaire. Well, listen, they were trying to get into my other mind, Louisa, okay? Yeah, they do break down people. Come on. Yes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Come on, great madam. Who you doing? Yes. Is your yes, you're right, Mystic. That's what made me drawn to you, because I can sense that you have pure intentions with your work. Come on, Esther. And that's what I was telling you. There's a lot of things like my haters try to expose and say, this bitch does webcam, this bitch jerks off on cam, this bitch does phone sex operator, this bitch is an escort. Okay, bitch, that's even better. That show you that, bitch, I don't have to sit here in the comfort of my own home, not have any friends come and visit, not have any family members come and visit because I want to do your work for a measly $300 when I can suck some dick for that much money. Like, let's keep it totally real here. For real. Let's keep it totally real here. I get on Snap, do some new videos, bitch, have each motherfucker send me $200, bitch, and have $1,500 like that. Hello? Like, me doing this stuff is by choice, and it's not because I need money. Like, I want to see people win, and I see that magic and stuff with spirituality is getting so big. Like, the wrong people are stepping in trying to guide. Let me help you. Come here. Let me help you. And it's like, bitch, how you gonna help me? You can't even help yourself. And then it's, well, people make mistakes. I believe that, but I think that some people are meant to always be the student, while some people are meant to become the Some people are meant to be the student to ultimately become the teacher, and some people are ultimately meant to be students. If it took you 40 years to meet your higher self, then you're meant to be a student forever. Maybe help lead people to a good teacher, but that's it, and that's no cut-ins. Because as I said, choosing people, it's always in you. Like if you were really magical and you really had this and that, it will always have been with you. You would have had a conscience about writing checks and stealing from people. Like I know I have. Like I remember one time I was in third grade, a girl left her Tamagotchi, and I love Tamagotchis, y'all. A girl left her Tamagotchi, and I was like, "Oh my God, who left their Tamagotchi?" And this guy was like, "Keep it." Keep it. I'm like, okay. And then at first I'm thinking the whole day, I'm like, I feel so bad because as much as I want this toy, this person who bought this might want this toy too. And I kid you not, I went up to my third grade teacher, Miss, I think it was Miss Earlson or something. I can't remember. And because I had two third grade teachers, Mrs. Cannon and Miss Earlston or Earlington, something like that. And I said, yes, I think what's the name left there. And she was like, oh my gosh, she's been looking for this all day. Thank you so much. And then the girl came and she was like, thank you. And you know, it was just so good, girl. She even ended up buying me lunch. But I have a conscience on stuff like that. That's why I'm like lying and cheating and stuff. I like it. That shit eats my ass up. Now, if you fuck me over and I fuck you over, there's no conscience. But if you did nothing to me and I'm just like, fuck, I'm bored, let me do this, I start thinking about like, why am I doing this? Like for real, like literally, I've been to Walmart many of times and other people I know, I won't say their names, they've walked out when they didn't pay for shit by accident. I literally went back to the store and said, hey, I forgot to pay for this. And people are looking at me like, bitch, you stupid. Well, that's you. But see, this is why my life is so blessed because I do things with pure intention and do things from a good state. Not let me do this to get over on people. And yes, Walmart and all these other places got millions of dollars, but at the end of the day, don't you want to be there? And I would hate to think that you blocked $10,000 blessing because you wanted to steal a $5 thing of deodorant because you didn't have $5 to buy it, or you blocked a $10,000 blessing for a bottle of dollar water. Because see, you don't know how that's going to turn out. So that's what I was thinking about. There's many times where I even found wallets with money and didn't even want to open it. Look at the ID, see if I can find the person's name on the ID, call them if that's possible, because it wasn't always possible, because, you know, you had yellow pages and shit, and be like, hey, you know, I think I found your purse, blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, come over. Y'all, they opened the purse, $20, and they give me $300. Like I was telling my best friend this. There was a lady that lost her purse. I didn't even open the purse, because I was just like, bitch, let me open that and something squirt my ass in the face. Like, I'm not doing that. Called her. She came and got her purse, y'all. She had like $3 in her purse and some change and like an old, an expired ID. And for me giving that to her instead of keeping it, she gave me $200. And I was fucking blown. Like, whoa. So I think about that. Like, all things are fucking possible. So I'm not going to block my blessing for something stupid. Same thing with casework. I know people that have come to me for spiritual services, and they're like, okay, let's do this work. Okay, Spirit is telling me you need to do this work. That's only $300. Okay. Then they're like, but I went to another spiritualist and they said I should do A, B, C, D, F, G. And then I'm adding this shit up. I'm like, bitch, that's $3,000. And I'm like, listen, honey, I don't want you to be spending money just to be spending money. Let's start with this first, and then we'll, if that's needed, we'll do that. And typically it's not needed. But it's like people just want to, well, someone told me so I got to do it. And I'm just like, that's how you get caught up. Don't fall for that bullshit. Because a lot of people are in this shit for money. They're not in this to really help you. I want to help you. I want to see you say, oh, my God, or hear about it. Oh, girl, I'm so stressed. That's what I said. People, if we do work and you don't give me updates on your work, I'm not doing work with you again, or I'm not even going to give a fuck about you like that. Like, I'm going to keep it moving. Because a lot of people, they use you. Like, they hit you up for the work. They pay for the work. And then they get what they want. They don't tell you, oh, it worked out. Oh. They keep it moving until something else happened. Then it's like, oh, well, miss, I want to say that my job did manifest, but now I got a boss that keeps hounding me. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you got work done and you didn't give me no update on your work, and now when you need me again, mysteriously, you need me again, and now you want me to help you? I can still help you, honey. But like I said, girl, we're doing it. Yeah, come on, bitch. Hey, no, if we're not doing that, you should have gave me an update, because now it looked like you're just coming to me when you need something, which is fine too. That's fine. But like I said, that was somebody who actually, we talked personally about other shit. Like, they would call my phone about other shit. Like, oh, this girl liked me. Oh, this guy won't leave me alone. Oh, my neighbor. Oh, and it's like, girl, bye. Anyway, I have to look at the time, honey. I gotta go. Traffic is nasty today too. Today is motherfucking Friday. Oh, how you doing? No, I'm not giving that out. Come on, Chris Jr. How are you doing? Yes, Bersosa. Yes, honey. Are you Portuguese? Yes, honey. Who are you doing? Yes, come over here to the UK, to Stonehenge, Yorkshire, deeply rooted in witchcraft in Wales, UK. Come on, honey. Yes, we heard about the Stonehenge, honey. They got a lot of documentaries about it online. Who did it? Aliens built this because the stone was too heavy for people to build. Here we go. And science is proving that there's some other tea with that. Come on, honey. Come on, Grand Madam. I know that's right, honey. Well, see, I don't care, Louisa, because of course I made a choice, and I understand that when you make a choice, you got to live with it. I chose to get on camera nude, bitch. It brought me a lot of tea. Like I said, me doing cam shows will stop my ass from writing bounce checks. Me doing cam shows will stop my ass from stealing, conning, and cheating to get ahead. Me doing cam shows has kept the roof over my head and food in my mouth, then caused me to have to steal and cheat people to get it. So, bitch, I'm not going to be ashamed of that. If you're ashamed of that and you're too proud to beg and you're just like, well, I'd rather sit here and be homeless and drink shit water than to go out and do what I love to make money, then bitch, that's your tea. Don't push that up on me. That's what I said. It's amazing how people actually sit up here and con people and cheat people, write fake checks, go boost and steal shit, return shit, act like they never got it to get money. But when a bitch like me takes off her clothes to make her motherfucking coin or fuck your fucking man for more money than you will ever get from him, then it's, well, let me hate, let me expose. Bitch, I'm not ashamed of that at all. Bitch, I've been independent because of that. I have a car, I have a house, bitch. My credit is good because of that. I'm not going to be ashamed of that ever. You hear me? You're never going to make me be ashamed of anything that I did at all. Whether I was sucking dick to get money, shaking ass to get money, getting fucked to get money, it does not matter. But as I said before, there's only 5 people that can say they ever got to stick anything in me. Who you doing? Hello? Let's get into that. So regardless of what you may think or what you may feel, bitch, you're not going to change me. My life has been honest. It's been successful because of my choices, and I'm not going to back up out of that at all. I could have been homeless. I could have been eating rocks and shit. I could have been out here begging people for money, coming out here, hey, y'all, I can do a real big spell for you. Give me $3,000. I could have been doing that shit too. But, bitch, that's not my tea. Hello? And some of y'all doing this shit for free, but you cussing out people that's doing it, that's charging. I was sitting here looking at a damn thing over here. Somebody talking about they hate prostitutes and escorts, and a guy on his YouTube channel licking for free. I dare you to lick on that stomach. And I'm just like, see right there? These be the same motherfuckers that be going in on escorts and adult workers. But yet you out here doing it for free, bruh. Like, my shit have made me lots of coin. Bitch, I was $60,000 in debt, now I'm only down to $8,000. Get that tea. $60,000 in debt in 2012, and now I'm down to $8,000, bitch. You do that tea. Hello? Bitch, you do that tea. Y'all, hello? What? Hello? I'm thinking about it there. Bitch, what's your debt looking like? What's your credit card looking like? What? Hello? What's your credit score looking like? Sucking and fucking for free and ain't got shit to show for it. Bitch, please, you better ask somebody about it. Ain't nobody giving this shit $20, $2. Girl, bye. Even to date me, bitch, you gonna be paying something. You ain't sitting up over here for free, nigga. Excuse me? Bitch, I could play with myself for free. I could date myself for free, bitch. And even then it's not free because I still got to pay my rent. So, bitch, what? You gonna come and tell me, okay, bitch, well, my rent is $1,500. Yeah, okay. So you gonna put in or what? Oh, you don't got it? Okay, well, go on to the next bitch. Go on over there to the Tunisians, honey, that will let you do it for free. They'll be out here struggling on E, sucking and shit for free. My man. Bitch ain't got a window to piss, a pot to piss and want to throw it out of over here fucking for free, but want to come for bitches like me. Girl, bye. I'm not ashamed of anything I do, bitch. I don't got no disease. I'm HIV negative, STD motherfucking free, drug motherfucking free, bitch. And like I said, all my motherfucking choices I made because I wanted to make them. And if I didn't make those motherfucking choices, bitch, my life would be a whole nother story. I would have been either kissing ass somewhere, being fake and phony somewhere, or being a motherfucking fraud. So, bitch, you damn right, bitch. I ain't ashamed of that, bitch. My videos, my pictures make me coin, honey. It has. People are still searching that, bitch. Google it. See how many followers I have, bitch, and you calculate that. Even if it was a 10% thing, bitch, there's no cheapness, girl. You're not gonna send me $20 and get a picture or video, bitch. You're paying me some coin, honey, and it's not wrong with you fantasizing. But you're meeting with me in person, bitch. What? Bitch, please. Right. Right. Come on. That's another thing, Little Mer. You said it. If I worked a 9 to 5, I couldn't be here that much. I couldn't shed no tea. And I'd probably be so exhausted with that. Like, do I got to get on YouTube today? I don't want to get on YouTube. They're working me over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Miss Diouf. How you doing? Yes, honey. You marry your trick. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, my mama taught us from a young age. She said, don't give a man shit for free. You know, my mom used to say, we'll be like, Mama, do you got lunch money? Oh, I just paid the rent. But guess what? In the morning, ask me again, and I might have it. And it took me a while to figure out what she was saying. But it hit me. She was giving my stepdad some of that good, honey, and saying the kids need some lunch money. And my stepdad was like, okay, I'll give it to you, baby. I'll give you whatever you want. See, that's what I said. That's what's wrong with y'all now. Y'all don't want to suck y'all man off. Y'all don't want to give him what he need. And he out here paying these tricks and prostitutes. He paying for it. And you want to come in here and say, oh, I will never be an escort. Of course, you're giving up for free. And you're really not even giving up because that's why no man ain't standing there with you. You don't got men knocking at your door like that. That's why you have to bind motherfuckers. And like I said, I'm gonna buy a millionaire, bitch. I ain't buying no basic ass nigga who anybody can pick up on the corner, an old ass pimp wannabe who can't even get his dick up, bitch. What I look like buying a nigga like that, bitch? I'm gonna bind you, bitch. I want to bind your ass from another country. I want to bind you, bitch, with generational wealth. I want to bind your ass, bitch, with some type of tea outside the fact that you gave some good fucking deed when you did. Like, girl, bye. The fuck I look like? And then to make it even worse, because see, the captain came out the hat. Okay, I gotta go. Got 4 minutes for real. The cat that came out the hat, where you got people saying, I'm a sugar baby. My husband got money. I got money. Yeah, but he got wealthy by doing scams. Yeah, he did a Joey and Teresa Giudice type of thing. Opening up mortgage shit in dead people's name and shit, putting fake information on. Bitch, that's bank fraud. That's wire fraud. Bitch, you would go to jail for a long time if they caught on to your tea. And see, that's another thing, like I said, bitch, we're not a snitch bitch over here because, bitch, a long time ago, bitch, a lot of your well-known motherfuckers could have been gone. Out here act like they get coin because they got successful business. Bitch, you had a car dealership. That shit moved from state to state, city to city. You're not making money like that. Bitch, you got those coins through bank fraud. You got those coins through wire fraud, bitch. You bought a house, somebody else's name, they deceased, but you paid the house off, used the equity of the house, bought a new house. Come on, let's talk about it. Then when that equity got built up, bitch, you're building new houses. Girl, bye. You're not getting coin like that. Stop it. We done looked up the stats, what they call the analyticals, the biorhythms. I forgot how to go. Anyway, girl, bye. So like I said, I could be doing the exact same thing too, doing scams and shit, getting fake information to buy a house and shit and sell it. I could have did that too. What the fuck I look like? Bitch, I love my body. I love turning men on. I like using that spirit to get what I want. So why not? Your mama did it. Your grandmother had 9 children. And some of y'all grandmothers had 9 children by 9 different men. What's the difference? Oh, she was with them. Okay. But she had spiritual ties to all these men. What's the difference? Bitch, I guess I've got on one hand how many men I've had sexual relationships with, and I've had over probably 15,000 clients. So let's talk about that. Your grandmother had 9 kids by 9 different men. You got to talk about sex workers. Oh, because she don't call herself a hoe. She's not a hoe. That kind of reminds me of that gay stuff, too. If you don't say you gay, you're not gay. You know, I'm not gay, but you're out here sucking dick on the side. Oh, I'm not gay, though. Okay, I guess because you ain't saying you gay, you're not gay. I guess that's the same fucking theory, girl. You're not saying you're a hoe, or you're not charging, so you're not a hoe. So it's for free, you're not a hoe. You give it up free. Well, I guess that's what the world wants us to be, y'all. Be free. Give it all up for free, honey. You know, you were single for all these years. You put yourself through school. You paid off your debt. Give it up for free. The next man who come through and say, you look good, give it up for free. You don't need no money because they said it's wrong to do it. Don't do it. Ow. You better not. Give it up. Fuck that shit. They all say they give it up for free. Don't charge. Let them do it. And I think the best things don't come for free. That's just my man. I think if it's for free, bitch, it may not be all that good. Because, you know, you go no tea on Dollar Tree food. But you go to Dollar Tree, to go get you some Dollar Tree food, it'd be like maggots and shit inside the bag. Bitch, no tea, no shade. So it's like, if the shit is for free, it may not be all that good. And I just want you to know that for all you men's out there, whether you're going to be a sugar daddy or not, you got to pay to play over here. And no, I'm not a prostitute, but bitch, if you think you're going, well, I've been a little curious. Me too. You want some honey? I want some honey too. I've been curious of what that wallet look like. Yeah, yeah. You want to know what the walls look like and taste like and feel like? I'm curious of what that wallet look like. I want to know what the inside that wallet look like. How about that? And depends on how hooked you might be, but you might want to sign me over a house. Because, see, one of these polygamous motherfuckers got me thinking. He said he gave houses to his wives. They bought houses, and he got each one of his wives own a house. See, that's what I'm ready to step my pussy up. See right there? It's so good. You want a wife here, bitch? Okay. What kind of business you What kind of business you own? I want 10% of that. Fuck having children. No tea, no shade. Fuck that. I want to be 10%. I want to share 10% of what your business is making. And then I'll stay with it. If not, bitch, I got to keep it moving. What? What kind of car you got? Huh? What? Okay. Can you give me one of those titles? Turn one of those cars over to me. Honey, let me open up a trust fund and you can send me some coin monthly for that. So if everything ends, we good over here. What's up? Hello? Y'all ain't worried about that. Y'all worried about if he dick you down good. Oh, I'm going to have kids because he going to pay for us. Girl, when those kids turn 18 years old, he don't got to pay you no more child support, bitch. So you got 18 years to suck him dry. Bitch, I want my name on that house. So, bitch, I could be there 80 plus years. Ah, what? Bitch, what? You got a portfolio somewhere, bitch? You got foreign property, bitch? Put my name on it. That's what I want. Fuck that shit. I'm going to have a baby to lock a man down. The hell? There's a lot of bummy niggas with men, with children. What the hell? What does that do? You love me, bitch. Put my name on it. Beyonce put a ring on it. Put my name on it. You love me, honey? Okay. How much? You own 90% of your business? Okay. Well, make it to where you only own 70% if you like it like that. If you like it, then you should have put my name on it. If you like it, then you should have bought me a house so I can always have some, bitch. Fuck that. I'm playing a whole new ball game when I get out there and open myself up again, bitch. Fuck that shit, bitch. I want land. Honey, it's that good. Ooh, baby, I love you, honey. We don't got to get married. We don't got to get married at all. That's just papers, baby. You got some property, bitch. Turn the property over to me. Ha! Hello? I'll take that. Don't worry about it. Just turn the property over to me and we be good. You don't got to tell me you love me because I know you. See, love is more than just dicking me down. The love is this thing that's going to forever dick me down if you catch that drift. Who you doing? Okay, come on, Jay. Okay, I'm going to say shit if I never do that too. And I'm definitely ain't going below 3 figures. See, I'm not that. See, I just want him to, you're right. It's expensive nowadays, Louisa. Yeah, see, 3 figures, that's kind of low. You mean 6 figures? That's kind of low. 3 figures, what is that, $100, $200? Yeah, I want a man that make at least $100,000. So because, 40,000 of that will go towards bills. The other, 60,000 will go, we'll say 30,000 go towards savings, and then the 30,000 is I spend whatever the fuck I want to spend it on. How you doing, bitch? And don't you worry about what you doing with that money? I'm putting it away, nigga. So when you leave, I still got shit. No, I'm playing. But yeah, bitch, the other 30,000, bitch, is on us. No matter of fact, the other 30,000 is for us we'll take 15,000 of that. We'll donate to charities and the young transgenders who need to pay for hormones and stuff. We'll definitely do that. And the gays who get kicked out of the house, we want to build a homeless shelter or something for them. Not a homeless shelter. We're going to have like Stewart. We're going to have like older, this would be so cute, huh? We're going to have older fag hags. Excuse my language, honey. That's what y'all call them. I don't call them that. We're going to have older fag hags that love them some gays being the mothers of the house, honey. We're going to have some fathers there too. We want them to be military. And we're going to have all these little orphan gay folks that got kicked out of their house in this home, and it's going to be comfortable for them. They're not going to have they're going to be disciplined too. Don't get that wrong. But they're not going to be locked down like a group home. We want to get out of that whole setting right there. But anyway, yeah, that's what we can't forget about that too, honey. Come on, Hawaiian Fantasia, Mamma Mia. Yes, honey. I bought a fetish costume at the dollar store. What? Dollar store got costumes? Let me make my way up over there. Yes, they do, Grand Madam. Am I into voyaging and dancing? Voguing? No, I'm not into that. That's so queenie, honey. Honey, we don't do that. Word, Miss Thing. And speaking about that, I personally don't think that real transgenders do that. We were just talking about that. Like my friend was like, "Girl, I go out wash face every day because I'm cunt." And I said, "Girl, you're just a man trying to convince himself that he's really cunt." And she's like, "What?" And I said, "I'm not cutting in. Like you, that male aspect of you is that's him trying to convince you that he's really a woman by saying I don't need makeup to be a woman. Duh, just like you don't need a vagina to be a woman. Like same fucking thing. So why, if you feel like you could be a woman without a vagina, then why do you feel like you could be a woman without makeup? Like, I mean, that don't make sense. Like, there's women that I know that are cisgender that won't go out without their makeup at all. Like, they want to look their best all the time. Makeup enhances what you already have. Now, I've seen some, funny looking people with makeup. It looks like a whole nother category. But anyway, so I'm not into voguing and dancing. No tea, no shade out there. I've been in many houses. The House of Balenciaga. I've been in the House of Majesty. I was in the House of, what was the other one? Blahniks. Valenciana Blahniks, honey. West Coast chapter. How you doing, honey? Shout out to the overall mothers over here. But see, I don't do that. You messy is just messy. So I'm not into voguing, honey. I'm into voguing for God. Now, behind closed doors, honey, I was Shazay Shantae. Come on. Come on, old shoe, give it to me. Come on. Yes, honey. That's what I'll be voguing it out. You know what I mean? Yes, honey. For 2 years. What is that, Grandmother? Grandmother, what is that? I've always attracted bosses into my life who are always legitimate too. Come on. But yeah, celebrities put their lovers on contract. I mean, see, I can just speak from my experiences. Celebrities also put your ass on a non-disclosure T. When I met some people I met, bitch, back in 2010, they were like, honey, you got to sign this. I'm like, what is that? And I'm reading it, talking about something. You cannot discuss anything that goes on in this part. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. Because I'm an escort, bitch. If we decide to have sex, bitch, you don't disclose that neither. But anyway, smart celebrities put their lovers on contract. I got the idea from a celebrity person who said that he actually, and see, that's another thing too. See, you got a baby father out there who is wealthy, and all you want is child support. Bitch, you can work to take care of that child. What I'm going to say is, buy me a house, nigga. I won't get you for child support. Don't worry about it. Buy a house cash to make sure I'm good. Turn it over to me. Pay the property taxes too, and I'm good. I'll buy the clothes because that's nothing, girl. Clothes. I mean, girl, you don't buy your kids clothes every month anyway. Food. I mean, really, honestly, $200 a month. Well, it depends on how old your kid is. I think $200 could feed your kid for the month, though. I really do. So, yeah, girl, you could work that out. Like, bitch, buy me a house. Fuck that. I'm not fucking for no damn child support. Bitch, buy me a house, buy me a car, pay for me a car, buy me a car off the lot so I can get your child to and from school and to appointments and shit. Fuck that other shit. I'm not doing that. Okay? Perfect, Little Mer. Come on, Little Mer. Oh, shit. A name came to me earlier, and I was going to say it on here, but I forgot. Damn. Come on, Rose. How you doing? Yes, honey. I'm in Rock. Come on, Spirit. Come on in here. I wanted to help our youth like that too. Come on, I know that's why he collected. Listen, that's a good thing he collected, and that'll save them from getting into the systems because of course they're abused and neglected in the systems. They're, you have the I won't say some names, but it's just an unfortunate situation. Yeah. Mhm. Burn the house down, honey. I know that's right. Come on, honey. You love to watch? Oh, I know that's right. Listen, what's his name? Caesar Will. There's a guy who owns a television thing called Ballroom Throwback, and I just think he's so sexy. One of these girls was like, girl, he got a vagina. That's a trans woman. Or that's a trans man. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'll take it all. Bitch, he's sexy to me, honey. Caesar Will, is that his name, Caesar Will, honey? Yeah, give me a call, Caesar. Yeah, I got my crush on Caesar, honey. He's so cute. He's so sexy. He's a little older. He give me Papa T, but that's fine. I need a stable man. I need a man who knows what he wants, knows how he likes it. I don't need a little boy to say, I'm still trying to figure out if I like to do it from the back, from the front, on the top, on the side. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm not the one then, girl. Ooh, I'm sorry. What you buy me? Yeah, I gotta go because Anubis is acting crazy. I gotta go. Come on, watch it. Come on. Yes, honey. I was the spirit, honey. Yeah, that's why I'm going to vote for the spirit, honey. Like, when I get off here, I'm about to go vote again. I'm about to vote right now. You got something you got to say? Y'all, I seen these cute little teacup chihuahuas yesterday. I almost kidnapped one of them. They were running down the road, and all I heard was, row, 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 row. And I'm like, what the fuck is that coming from? Row, row, row. And girl, that dog was like, it was like, girl, that dog was like running. Y'all, like, honey, little ass body. And I was like, oh, you so cute. And he's like, rah, 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 rah. You know, like, honey, get in the car so I can take your ass home. Fuck your barking. Get in the car. Come on over here. But whatever. I was too tired. I was like, let me go home. Okay. Yes, honey. Same to you, Native Spirit. Yes, honey. Period. I know that's right, honey. Listen, you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by here. Happy Friday. And like I said, I'll be posting that stuff on the blog spot I was talking about. And I have to go. I should have left 15 minutes ago, but that's fine. I'm never punctual, bitch. It is what it is. And like I said, yes, I'll see y'all the next video. Shout out to you. Love and light. Have a good weekend. You guys will see me again next video, whenever that will be. There, of course, there's no set schedule. And yeah, but anyway, there was something else I want to talk about too, but like I said, we'll talk about the next video. And of course, I will continue my experience with the occult. Oh, bitch, it gets crazy. It gets very, very crazy. And I promised that I'll talk about it. It was supposed to be last year, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to let it out because you know why? 4 more months. Anyway, bitch, 4 more months. 4 more months. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm not giving that out, Louisa. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope, I ain't giving that to you out, honey. Anyway, y'all, love and light to experientatmystery.blogspot.com, to experientatmystery.gmail.com. Bye for now. Have a good weekend, y'all. Don't party, honey. Rest if you can. Okay? Yes, honey. Good night, everybody. Love and light.